Hi everyone. Have you ever thought about your neighbors? Have you ever taken a good look at each and every one of your neighbors and thought, what can I do to make their lives a little easier? Hi everyone, I'm Teresa Ramirez, your kindness coach, and welcome to Journey in Kindness. And we're going to talk about being kind to the neighbors. How do we teach our children to be kind to those outside the house and in your neighborhood? And the perfect place to start. And, one of the ways to start, I always start with, who is elderly? The elderly, do they need a grocery run? Do they need a meal? Do they need, do you need to cut their grass, shovel their snow? Any of those things. Same thing with this disabled. Do you have a disabled neighbor that might need a little extra help? Those are what I call, easy things to spot and easy ways you can reach out to be kind to someone, be kind to that neighbor, and teach your children to be kind to their neighbors as well. You can also, let's look at neighbors with children. Do they need help chauffeuring their children to their different activities, or even a ride to and from school? Anything like that. I think one of the things that people don't do is get out and talk to your neighbors. Ask them, hey, do you need anything? I'm more than happy to help. Simple question, and they can say, yeah, I could really use a ride to the doctor's office. My car broke down. And unless you ask, you wouldn't know that. So get out and talk to your neighbors. Teach your children to get out and talk to the neighbors. Another thing that you can think about is, everybody's great in your neighborhood. They don't need too much. Well, just show a little act of kindness by maybe, April, we planted the seeds and we grew flowers. Well, maybe you can separate them, put them in their own little pot, mason jars, I'm big on the mason jars, put them in, and then just go around to the neighborhood and hand them out. Flowers brighten most people's day, and I don't know anyone that would turn that down. Baking cookies. Say you were just going to bake cookies one day and then just put them in little baggies and pass them out to the neighbors. The kids can go door to door, say, hey, here's a little treat for you. People love that. Hey, how about, this is super easy. Take a little note card. Now, I've showed you how to reuse old greeting cards using construction paper, or if you just have old notes, plain blank notes laying around, just say, hey, I'm glad you're my neighbor, and stick it in their mailbox or in their door. That is going to brighten up anyone's day. So those are just a few things. The easier ones are the elderly and the disabled. Then you have the families with the children in 100 different activities. So they might even need a meal because they're just stressing out. And then just be kind to anybody in your neighborhood. Send them a flower, bake them some cookies. You're going to really brighten that up. And by the way, you're going to spread that ripple of kindness throughout the neighborhood. It's going to get bigger, and we're aiming for those waves of kindness to wash across the country. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day. I'll see you next Tuesday.